Hi everyone, welcome to this how-to video on the iPhone 4S. I'm going to be talking to you today about the iPhone 4S battery issues. I'm also going to give you some information on the reason for this, and I'm going to show you some tips so you can save your battery and so you can have a little bit longer when you're using it. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about the battery life issues, especially people complaining about the issues on standby mode. It is important that you understand that the iPhone 4S battery life in standby is 100 hours less than the iPhone 4. Now, Apple has released a statement about this, and they have said that a small number of people have been having these battery issues. So basically what they have done is they're going to be releasing a new update in a few weeks, and basically they're saying that this update is supposed to fix these issues. Now, there is a beta version of this update available for developers. If you have a developer account, you can go ahead and download that and see if it works. I have read reports of people saying that it is working. I've also read reports of people saying that it hasn't done anything. So whether or not this bug is fixed or not, they're saying that it has to do with iOS 5. Now, another report that's been released about the battery life issue is that Siri is causing a lot of battery issues and causing people to use up a lot of data very quickly. Now, it is a feature in the iPhone 4S and it shouldn't have this problem, but until they release this software or this update, it is going to be in your best interest to use it sparingly. Now, here are some tips on how you can save your battery life right now. I'm going to show you on my iPhone right here. Let me just open it up here, and basically there's some simple ones and a couple of more technical ones, but they're all easy to do. The first thing is your brightness. You don't need to have crazy brightness. Right now I have mine set to auto because I'm always going through different lights. I like to use it at night, different things like that, and it'll automatically adjust the way that the brightness is. The best thing to do if you want to save the battery life is to turn it off, turn the auto off, and just slide your brightness down to a lower brightness. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this. It's not helping the cause. I thought it would help. Now, another way to save your battery life, obviously, is to have your Wi-Fi turned off. Turn that off simply by going to the Wi-Fi section here. Wi-Fi, turn it off or on. I'm going to leave mine on for now. I'm using it at this point, so I'm going to leave mine on. But you turn that off. It'll save your battery life quite a bit, actually. Also, your Bluetooth, very important. A lot of people use Bluetooth in their cars and they leave it on. This is simple. Just go into General, go to Bluetooth, turn it off. So mine is off right now. Obviously, just sliding it will turn it on or off. And having it off is very important, especially if you're not using it, because it's just going to drain your battery really quickly. Now, your location services, this thing drains your battery as well. The location services are right here, and you can customize it to work with only certain apps. If you want to ensure that you're not going to be using any of the location services, you can automatically turn them all off at the top here, and it'll do that. I'm going to leave mine this way. I've personally set them up for me. I only have a couple of them running right now anyway. Now, another way to save your battery here is to turn off your push notifications. So what you do is basically go into your mail service here, and these fetch new data here, it says push. You can have it on, off, or set it to the 15-minute, 30-minute, hourly. I have it set to 15 minutes. This way it just goes quicker. I have a lot of emails coming in. I have a lot of people that I got to respond to, so I need it this way. If you don't, then you want to check it manually. Just hit the manually down here, and you can set it to on or off any way you want. But by turning it off, you're going to save the most battery life. Now, a couple of things that I read about, and I have just started testing myself with this. You can give it a try. Reports have been coming out about the raise to speak feature within Siri. So if you go to General, Siri, and this raise to speak feature, as you see, I have mine off. It's defaulted on, so when you have your phone set up here, when you turn Siri on, this thing turns on by itself. I have it set to off now, and I'm testing this out to see if this will help my battery life. This is something that's just a report, and I don't understand the reason why this would be an issue, but apparently it is. Now, there's also reports of the iPhone 4S having a time zone issue. This could be a bug. This could also be fixed in the future with some firmware updates, but basically what it's saying is that the automatic feature for the time zone is causing the battery to drain. You just go into General, go into Date and Time. Okay, I've blocked out my information here, but as you can see, set automatically is off. Time zone, you put your city, and it'll set it up that way. If you do a lot of traveling, you might want to leave this to set automatically. You're going to have to bite the bullet and just have your battery life, draining. But this should help if you have it off. And if you can do that, definitely give that a try. Now, with all these tips I've been giving you here today, this should help your battery life, not drastically, but a little bit at least, until this update is released. Hopefully, the update will fix the issues. If you still have a problem, you can always go to the Apple Store and get some information. And one last tip here that I just wanted to give you guys. If you have your phone in your pocket or something like that, this is a really simple thing to do. Have it set so that it turns off the screen on its own automatically. So what you do here is you go to the General, then go to Auto Lock. I have mine set to 2 minutes just because I like to have a little barrier, but you can have it set to 1 minute. And obviously, if you have it set to never, this screen's never going to turn off until you press the top button here, the power button. Just give it a click, it'll turn your screen right off. So set that to 1 minute if you want to get the best chance, just in case you leave it somewhere on the ground. Maybe you're leaving it in your pocket by accident. It'll automatically auto lock the screen for you. This is really important. This is just a general tip with keeping your phone locked and safe. So give that a try as well, and hopefully this helped you. If this video gave you any kind of information you liked or anything, just hit that like button. And if you want more of these videos, just let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know if you found any kind of battery saving techniques, or if you know of anything that'll help others here save the battery life on their phone. Just leave it in the comment section. Also, for more of these videos, subscribe, and there's more to come, more sections here, not just the iPhone 4S. We got all kinds of things going on. And if you have a question, like I said, just leave it in the comment section and I'll get to it. Alright, thanks for watching.